Hey there and welcome. In this video, we're going to be talking about the differences between Git Rebase and Git Merge. Let's jump right in. So you can imagine that we've started a project on the main branch, and we've created this initial commit. Now let's imagine that you want to work on a feature. So you create a feature branch and you start adding your code in these commits here. So the feature branch has two commits, and meanwhile, on the main branch, other members of your team have been adding additional commits. So how do you now get your feature branch commits merged into your main branch? Well, there's two ways, and the first way is Git Rebase, and the second way is Git Merge. So you can see visually what's happening when you use Git Rebase. Originally, your feature branch is based off of the first commit on the main branch. After you rebase, your feature commits are based off of the last commit, the third commit, on the main branch. And what this does is it gives you a nice linear commit history so that when you go back through the Git logs, everything is in nice sequential order. Git merge, on the other hand, does something different. Every time you merge your feature branch into the main branch, it creates a new merge commit. So you can imagine that if you extrapolate this across the whole project, you're going to have a lot of these extra merge commits in your Git log. And another thing that this does is that these commits are all maintained as they originally were and in the order in which they were committed. So you might be jumping from, in your Git log, you might see a commit from the main branch, then one from your feature branch, then another one from the main branch, and so on and so forth. So this can be a little bit confusing, especially if you're trying to see all the work that you did, all the commits that you did on your feature branch in order. So Git Rebase helps solve that. Now, one of the pitfalls with Git Rebase is that you never want to rebase a branch that you've pushed to a public repository or a branch that you know that somebody else is working on or working off of. So, for example, if somebody has created another branch that's based off of your feature branch, let's say it's based off of this first commit here, well, that person's history is going to be all of the commits that they created based off of feature 1, which is based off of main 1. But once you've rebased, you've rewritten the history of these commits. So now their commit history is no longer going to make sense. So they might run into issues trying to merge their code, and this can be really catastrophic, and it might require them to redo a whole bunch of work. So you really want to be sure that you don't rebase if somebody else is working on the same branch. So I hope that quick overview of Rebase versus Git Merge was helpful. If you like this video, please be sure to hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.